several years, this is actually our 12th annual Harvest Festival that we've opened up to the community. But when we originally started it, each of the classrooms did their own harvest party. And some of them would go to someone's place, or they'd have it in the gym, and kind of trying to schedule things. We suddenly had a little light bulb moment and decided, let's do a whole school harvest party. So then we started having the whole school come to the gym, and we'd have different games and prizes and activities and things. And then we started thinking, well, this is so much fun. Let's have food and make this a little bit more, maybe like and people would pay like a dime for a hot dog and stuff like that. And we started just kept building little things, and maybe a booth for the hot dogs to sell from. And it just kind of kept growing until we had another light bulb moment and thought, why don't we open this up to the community and actually make a fundraiser out of it? So about 12 years ago, we started out basically with slats and cardboard, painted cardboard and screwing it onto slats and making it look like things. And we had some really nice looking little buildings, we thought, but it was kind of a nightmare taking it down, trying to set it up from one year to the next. Hard to keep the cardboard from bending and screw holes ripping out. So eventually we just started replacing some of the buildings. We had one of our gentlemen build the bank back there. That was kind of his idea first. And then building this shack over here started giving us the idea that we could start building things out of wood and make it modular. So what we've done is most all of these buildings come down and fold up into something 4 by 8 or smaller. So that when it's all done, we fold it up and we take it into the back room and store it until next year. So this year it was probably about 1 hour's time. Everything was out and setting around, and then in another hour and a half or so we had a lot of the stuff already going up. So it's a big difference, big change, but it's been a lot of fun. The kids love it. Like I say, it's grown from just a small harvest party to our harvest festival. Kids look forward to it. We have hay rides. We have a lot of good food. A lot of games back here that they can play. The idea with the jail is people can pay to put somebody in jail. We have a list. They put the name on the list. Our sheriff goes around looking for them, and they find them. He actually arrests them and puts them in jail. They only stay for a matter of minutes. Now, if they want out early, they have to pay their way out. Or someone else can bail them out. Or they could maybe do like a community service where they have to go around like wearing little placards, vote for so-and-so, or just all kinds of silly things that we've made up for them to do for the jail. But there's actually cells in there where we lock them in. It's a very popular photo spot. We also sell photos. If anybody wants a picture anywhere in our town, they can pick the spot where they want their picture taken. So all of it is just basically designed to be a fundraiser, but a lot of fun as well. So that's kind of a quick story of the evolution of our Harvest Festival from a harvest party to a community harvest festival as a fundraiser.
So you get a lot of people out here?
We do. I wish there was a way we could get a number. I mean, there's been, like usually on Friday evenings, this whole area is just packed. I mean, I stand on the stage sometimes and look out, and there's just people mulling around everywhere. Hard to kind of get an exact count because people come and go. So they'll come back, they'll leave. So it's hard to get an actual count. But like I say, we get pretty full in here. So we have, we sell a lot of stuff. So that's kind of our indicator that we're doing pretty good. So
tell me about the hay rides, because it's not like an ordinary hay ride.
No, we call it our stagecoach adventure. Everything's kind of a Western theme here. We have a hay wagon that we've actually covered with a tarp to make it look like one of those great big Conestoga wagons. So we call it our stagecoach adventure. We go about a 3-mile block out here in the country. We have we call them the Ridge Gang. They're kind of a bunch of bumbling, outlaws that will come and kind of attack the hay rides. They're not real adept at it. It's all in fun. We try to be safe in what we do. But it's just a way. Sometimes they'll act like they're going to kidnap somebody. They'll try to act like they're going to steal the wagon or something like that. So, and sometimes they'll actually come into the town and maybe try to cause a little chaos or something. Maybe we have a little mock scuffle with the sheriff and some things like that. But we are able to do the hayride, rain or shine, because it's covered. So that's kind of a neat thing. The tractor's got a cover over it, and the wagon has a cover over it. So because that's what we're kind of at the mercy of the weather for that. But fortunately, everything else is indoor, so we don't have to worry about the rain like we're hearing. So
It's all pretty much contained in the gym.
yes, we have a few things that we do outside. I mean, like some years we've had paintball, and that obviously goes outside. Some other activities we've had over the years, but we've tried to keep everything so that we can do it inside so that the weather isn't really a factor. We don't mind it being cool, we don't mind a little rain, because that way people don't say, oh, I can go out and work in my yard. We'd rather they come here, so.
Right. And it's Saturday?
Thursday night, we start with a chicken dinner. It's from 4 to 7. That's all. I mean, yeah, all these tables you see, we actually seat people all through the town. It's a chicken dinner from 4 to 7. And then Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning, the festival officially starts. We go from 11 until 10 on Friday. And then Saturday, we start again at 11 in the morning, and then we go until 9 o'clock. So it's actually Friday and Saturday for the festival, but we have our kickoff chicken dinner on Thursday afternoon, evening. The idea is the young people will purchase this bag of sand with gems in it. They open it up, dump it in one of these sieves, and they just come into our little stream here, and they keep kind of rinsing it, like they're panning for gold. They'll rinse all the sand out, and then what gems are left are theirs to keep. They put them back in the bag, and away they go. And we've got this just constantly running and filtering the sand back out so that it's kind of clean water coming through for us. But it's been a pretty good hit for the kids. They really enjoyed doing that.
This is Produce Pass. When you come into the festival, you'll pass through the pass, and then on your way out, you can take your winter squash with you, your decorations for fall. It's all locally grown. My husband and I plant it and grow it, and the children come and we do a field trip and they harvest it. And we also take some to the fair so that people can see that it's award-winning produce, so they can come and get their produce here at the